Okay, so it says I'm live. Can you go to the Daily Rough YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Um, and I don't know if it's going live or not. I think it is. It's like, I mean, it says live, but I'm not sure. I don't know if it really is. And then it's got like music on the side here. How do I don't even know. How do I know if someone's even
It
on?
says you're live right now?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me check.
Like I want to see like how do I know if someone's watching? I can't tell. Oh, I see. There's a little eyeball there. Okay. So yeah.
I don't know if you're live. It doesn't tell me.
I
I
mean,
don't even know if this is the right one, mine.
let me see. It's hold on. Let me see. Maybe if I go on my YouTube. Let's see here. Hold on. God, this thing's so freaking annoying. Come on. What? Hold on. What is this? What's this? Oh, space. Let's see here. How would you know? The Daily Rough. Oh, I am live. Let's see here. Wait a minute. I don't understand this. How can you find me? It's like let's see. It's capital the, and then the word daily, capital daily. I mean, capital T the, capital D daily, capital R rough, RUFF. But how do you? Yeah. Or at Marsha
Oh, yeah,
Lynn.
you are live. I see it.
Oh, am I live?
Yeah, you're live.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Well, let me see how this works. Do you see me looking at
Maybe
myself?
I see you from behind, right?
Huh?
Well, hold on. I see you.
Am I looking? Okay. Now am I looking at the camera? Now am I looking? Now.
Oh, give it a second. Yeah, now you are.
Oh. Okay. So
it's kind of delayed by like 10 seconds.
Oh, really? Is it like choppy?
No. It's just delayed because of your stream.
What do you mean? What do you mean when delayed? What are you talking about?
Like when I say delayed, I mean like I can't tell what you're doing on the live. I can't tell what you're doing like right this second. I have to wait like 10 seconds because the stream's delayed.
Oh.
Like it's not real time. Like it's about 15 seconds
behind. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. Well, now I understand how to go live. I want to stop this. All right. Well, I'll go on TikTok too then. See what happens. I see people do this all the time. Okay, babe.
All right. Please send my card today, man.
Okay, babe. Not today. Tomorrow. It's not open today.
All right. Bye.
Bye, babe.
Okay. Bye.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to, let me see. All right. Okay. So, all right, guys, I am actually on TikTok. And if you see me looking this way, right, it's because I'm actually going on both at the same time. And so I'm trying out this, I guess this program. It's called StreamYard, right? Now, TikTok. What I'm doing is I'm actually going live on both, right? So basically, what I'm doing is I'm trying both right now, and I'm going live on TikTok, but I'm also going live on YouTube, right? So basically what I do when I get on here is I really enjoy talking about some of the opportunities that you have when it comes down to making extra income. Okay, don't feel like you're stuck. Don't feel like you're stuck that you can only have you can only make money with a job, or making getting a second job, or putting more hours in your job. Don't feel like that is the only way you're going to be able to make extra income, because there are alternatives to doing that. Okay, there are alternatives to doing that. And so what I like doing is actually sharing what I've learned as far as other alternatives that you can make income with. And there's plenty, there's lots of opportunities, but it all has to do with the internet. So, and this is why I never considered the internet, because I'm not tech savvy. I'm not tech savvy. I don't know anything about the internet, right? I'm not, into anything about social media, nothing like that. So basically, I had to actually start learning or opening up my my possibilities by looking towards the internet, because I don't want to get a second job. I don't want to put more hours in my job, right? Really looking at alternative income is just going to give you a much more wide array of opportunities to make income, and all of them have to do with the internet. All of them have to do with the internet, right? Because using the internet, specifically digital marketing. Now, digital marketing is nothing more than just selling products online. That's it. Digital marketing is using the internet to promote services and products. That's all it is. It's nothing fancy. There's nothing fancy about it. Anybody can do this. You don't have to be an expert at this. You don't have to have any super knowledge about this. Anybody can do it. And that's why digital marketing is the least expensive, most beginner-friendly way to make money online as a complete beginner. Remember, digital marketing just means you're using the internet. Okay. In other words, you can use websites or blogs or social media or email campaigns in order to promote a product or service. That's all digital marketing is. It's not nothing fancy. It's nothing like that, but there's a strategy to the whole thing. So basically, when you're, using digital marketing to build a business, you're using the internet, right? Which means you got to make videos. You got to make videos, or also known as content, in order to promote your product, right? And the best platform you can use to really grow your business is really using social media. Social media is such a powerful platform for you to grow your business. Is unbelievable. And that's why so many people go on social media, because you have access to hundreds and hundreds of people, thousands of people for free. You are in front of thousands of eyeballs for free. Okay. And the whole strategy when you're doing digital marketing is to be very, very consistent when you're making these videos about your product or service. That's it. Right now, it sounds easy. It's a super easy business model. It really is. Right. But it does take effort. It does take time. And literally, there is a strategy to it. Okay. One of the things you have to do when you're looking at digital marketing, you have to have something to promote. All right. You got to have a product or something to promote. Right. So basically, and most people like myself who are complete beginners, I have no clue what to promote. I don't know what to promote. I don't have any idea what product. I don't know what digital products are. I have no clue. Right. So basically, you do want to promote something that is in demand. Okay. I don't even know how to do the research on that. However, you want to promote something in demand, and basically you have programs and courses and stuff like that that literally are there to help you get your business up and running by including the product, right? And so this specific program or courses, if you've seen courses or programs like this, right, they are in demand. They are totally in demand because they fall under the e-learning industry. The e-learning industry is a booming industry. So right off the bat, you know that these products are in demand. People are looking for it, right? And then the second thing you want when you're promoting something, you want something that pays you well. You don't want something that just pays you like 4% or 10%, because that's what you're doing, right? Typical digital marketing, or also known as affiliate marketing, is where you're promoting other people's products, right? But you get a commission. All right. Now this is another thing. What happens when you open up your mind, you learn about different things. What I did not realize, that there are hundreds and hundreds, 90% of companies out there have what's called an affiliate program, meaning you get to promote their products and make a commission, right? So Amazon and Target and Walmart and Cabela's and all those companies have what's called affiliate programs, and they're free. They are free to the public. They are free to sign up. There's no membership. There's no subscription. You basically sign up to be an affiliate. And you get to, I'm sorry. I don't know who I invited there. I apologize. It's just real sensitive. Sorry about that. But that's the thing. You promote other companies or people's products and you make a commission. And the way you promote them is you get it via a link. You get that link, you put it out on social media, someone clicks that link, they must purchase it, right? And then you make a commission. So strictly, affiliate marketers make their money strictly from commissions, okay? So you can do that, simply, right? But here's the thing. You're not going to, if you really are looking for a way to make good money, if you're like even trying to get out of your job and try to really build your business, then you want to be promoting products that's going to pay you well, right? Not products that pay you 4% or 8% or 10%. And those companies that I mentioned, Amazon, Walmart, Target, all those companies, they pay between 1% and 8%. 1% and 8%, that's it. That's all they pay, right? 10% if they're generous, right? So here's the thing. There are digital products that you can promote where you make 100% of the profit. The companies like Amazon and Target and Cabela's and so forth, they are dealing with physical products, right? So when you are promoting a physical product, you're going to get paid very low commissions, okay? Rather than focusing on a digital product that pays you 100% profit. And why can a specific product, digital product, pay you 100% profit? Because it comes with what's called master resale rights, right? Lots of courses and programs have a license attached that the creator attached to it, right? That gives you the right to purchase that product, turn around and resell it for 100% profit. That's how you're going to get to your financial goal faster, because it depends on how much money are you getting paid per sale, right? And so, for example, the program I promote, okay, they have 4 different choices, different products that you can choose from, and you can literally make from $100 to $900 per sale. Hey, you guys. Hi, you guys. How are you? Good morning, guys. How are you? I'm on a little bit late today. Usually I'm on a little bit earlier in the mornings, but I got on a little bit late. I said I got to get on for a little bit, right? My mom's not doing too good, so I might have to take her to the doctor later on. But I wanted to get on here real quick. So again, you want to promote. You want to focus on a product that's going to pay you well and it's in demand. Okay, courses and workshop, stuff like this. That teach you something, how to do something. Those fall under the e-learning industry. It's a $300 billion industry. It's forecasted to be $1 trillion. So you know for a fact that these type of products are in demand. People are looking for this stuff, right? And another thing, you get paid 100% profit, okay? Someone was saying, they get on my live and they say, hey, what are the financial risks of this? What's the financial risk of this business that I'm talking about, where you can make money with digital marketing? There is no financial risk, because what people are asking when they ask that question is because they're thinking traditional business. Now, traditional business, yeah, there is a financial risk, because usually you have to know what you're doing. You got to really know what type of business you're doing. You got to know, you have to have some kind of expertise on the business that you're going to invest in, right? Or grow. You'll also traditionally, you have to have a huge upfront cost, right? And then you got those monthly business costs every single month, right? So in that case, there is a financial risk, because first of all, you're putting huge money upfront. Those monthly payments, you still have to do them. Even if you're not making any sales, you still have to make those monthly payments every single month, no matter what. Right? And then you get to the point where, when do I actually make my money back? When do I actually come out even? And there are businesses that never make their money back, or it takes years to get their money back or come out even, right? Traditionally. But now what we're talking about here is digital, dealing with a digital business, okay? So now we're dealing with digital business. You don't deal with shipping, packing, inventory, nothing like that. No hassle with the product, because the product is not physical. It's nothing that you hold, right? Just like, people say, well, I don't understand. What's the product? The product is a digital training course. That is the product. And how do people get it, right? Well, they click on a link, they purchase it, and then they get it from the link on their computer. Nothing to file or to get in the mail, right? So that is a digital product. It's so much more convenient, right? And when you're doing a business like digital marketing, you don't have to have special equipment. Your phone, laptop, Wi-Fi, that's all you need. You don't need to be a super pro at this. You don't need to be a tech person, right? Everything is taught to you in the training, right? And remember, all we're doing here is promoting products or services on the internet, specifically social media. That's why I say this is the least expensive, most beginner-friendly way for someone to start a business online is through digital marketing, okay? So now you have these products out there, these digital products that are way more profitable to promote than the physical ones. And the time and effort and strategies that you're using to promote either one is going to be the same. So you're making actually more money in less time with promoting a digital product as opposed to a physical product. For example, let me give you an example. This I got from Amazon. Okay, I could promote this. I love this little tripod thing. It's really cute, right? This is considered a low ticket item. Okay, there are high ticket items and there are low ticket items. This is considered low ticket, and let's say it's about $10 to get. Now, if I were promoting this, okay, if I decide I want to promote this and I want to make content for it, meaning videos, right? I'm making videos on it. And I want to make $900, okay? If I want to make $900 promoting this right here, and I'm only getting 4%, how many of these would I need to sell in order to make $900? I'd have to sell 2,250 of these to make $900. That is a heck of a lot of people. And when you're a beginner, you don't have the massive audience. You need a massive audience of 2,250 to make $900, right? As opposed to promoting a digital product that is a training that is between $100 and $900. So if there's a $900 product, right, and I sell one of those $900 products, digital products, how much money do I make with one sale? $900. Because it comes with master resale rights, because I have the right to buy that, resell it, and make 100% profit. So what's easier, selling one item or 2,250 items, right? I would say the one item. And like I said, the time and effort and strategy that you're promoting either this or that is exactly the same. Right? So when you're promoting something that pays you way better, you don't need the massive audience that you would need to make good money, right? So that's why people, when you think about making money, that's why people gravitate towards the digital type of product, because you make more money that way. It's a less of a hassle, right? And also you have the digital product that's in demand. It falls under the e-learning industry. That's why, right? And so the way people are making all this money, this crazy money that you see, right, is because they're most likely they are promoting a product, a digital product that pays them very well. And by the way, these type of products are considered high ticket digital products. Okay, this is a low ticket product. The products that pay like between $100 and $900 per sale, that is considered high ticket. So if you want to get to your financial goal faster, then you want to focus on high ticket digital products. And this is a perfect example of what a high ticket digital product looks like. It's one of the training courses. That's considered a high ticket digital product, right? So when you're growing your digital business, right? Okay, so now you have a product that's in demand, and you have a product that pays you well. Fantastic, that's good, right? Then the next thing you really need, and what I learned, was you need what's called an automated system, right? Now, an automated system means that you're not going to have to spend time or waste time looking for customers. You don't want to do that, because first of all, if I had to go find customers, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to be pushy and pushing a sale. I don't want to sound icky and bother people, right? I don't want to do that. So that's why you have your automated system to do the telling and the selling for you, right? Let it do the follow-up for you, not you. So you can focus on your main job, doing digital marketing. Your main job and what you do every single day is make videos. You're making content. It's also known as content. You make these contents every single day depending on whatever your product or service is, you have to make content every single day. Specifically, we're using social media to build our business. And you want to use social media because you have access to thousands and thousands and thousands of eyeballs, right? You're not paying for any ads. You pay not one penny on ads. You literally have social media out there for free for you to use to build your business. That is the crazy, crazy, crazy thing about this. You're not paying no ads, but yet you have access to thousands and thousands and thousands of people for free. Let me give an example here of why that's so crazy, okay? What happened? What did businesses have to do before the internet, right? They had to pay billions of dollars to get in front of people, right? Billions of dollars to get in front of as many people as possible. And if you're from my generation, you will know what the yellow pages mean, right? The big thick book with the yellow pages and then the white residential pages. And I'd always look for my name, right? They would have to pay for ads in the yellow pages. They would have to radio ads, newspaper ads, the little postcards we'd get in the mail, advertising their business, bus sides, benches. I mean, they paid so much money to get in front of people, right? As many people as possible. And now with the internet and social media, me, you, anybody has access to be in front of millions, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of people, right? For free. That is amazing. That is so cool, right? So that's why you don't pay ads, because you're using social media, right? And that's why the opportunity to make money is so great, because you have the access to all these people that are looking at your product. So for example, if you're promoting this product, this course here, right? And one of the products is $900, which is a live interactive training. It's not your typical course. It is actually a live interactive training. It's a workshop, okay? And it's $900. A one-time payment, $900, unlimited workshops that you go to. If you sell one of those, right, how much money do you make per sale? $900, because you make 100% profit. If you're looking to make, I don't know, $3,000, how many of those courses or that type of product would you need to sell? About 3, or like 3.5 maybe, right? Because 3 would be what? $2,700. So do you see when you see people, throwing out those crazy numbers, now you can see how that is possible. Because with one sale, that's just one sale per month, one person. You're making almost $1,000 with just one person. What if you get 10 people who are interested that month? That's $10,000, right? And again, you have access to social media with thousands of people looking at what you have to offer. So looking at those crazy numbers now becomes that's very possible, right? The potential is there. But again, there's a strategy to this. There's a total strategy to this in order to build your business and make that type of money. There is an absolute strategy. It's not like, you just come in here and then you start, recording and you put it out there on social media and you start making money. There's literally a strategy to this, right? And so that is like the main, the main training in the community, in the program. It really focuses and revolves around creating the content that is really, really necessary for you to attract customers. That's what the main gist in the community and the coaching and the mentoring, that is what it revolves around, is having you understand and how to create the content or videos that's going to attract your customers, right? That's basically, that's like the real knowledge, the real understanding that you need to make your business make money. Okay. So, and that's what the program includes. Okay. So now you got a product, you want your automated system. Okay. Now the automated system, again, your automated system is there to help you find customers. Now this automated system I'm talking to you about, right? It's really 2 parts to it. The first part of it is called a sales funnel. Okay. The sales funnel is basically, to collect an email address. That's what you want. You want the system to be collecting email addresses from people who are interested, okay? Because now your system is going to be collecting emails from people who are actually interested, people who are real potential customers, not people that aren't interested, because only people who are interested will enter your automated system. People who do not care, they do not care what you have to offer, they're not going to get into your system. All right. So you know for a fact that everyone that enters your system, they want information, or they're curious, they want information. Okay. And part of that system is a series of emails that go out to everyone that enters your system. They go out to these people every single day for about 16 days, right? That automated system does the selling and the telling, or the telling and the selling for you, so you can concentrate on your main business, as you know, using digital marketing is creating content. That is what you do every day. You're making videos every single day. Okay. So you have a product, you have a product that pays you well, you have an automated system, right? All of this comes with the program. It's 90% pre-built, so you don't have to worry about the tech part, because that's one of the questions a lot of people have. I'm not tech savvy. How much tech do I have to do to make this work? 90% of the tech is done for you. And plus, part of the program is also you're joining a community, and my community as well, right? You're going to get the support that you need, and you have any questions, there are people to help you, right? And specifically me, I am here to help people get forward too, because I don't want you getting stuck. I think that's a lot of times, that's why people don't even go forward with these type of opportunities, because you think you got to be real techie with this. No techie. No, you don't have to be techie. Okay. And once you have that system already set up, because you have to edit it, right? You got to edit it, put your name in it, put your picture, stuff like that. Make sure the emails have your information. That's the tech part that is up to you to work on, right? But once you have that done, you are up and running. That's done. It's up and running. You don't touch it anymore. No more tech. That system is up and running for you 24/7. So now you can concentrate on just creating the content that's going to bring you customers. Let the automated system find those customers for you, right? So that's why you need an automated system, because honestly, if you literally had to call people, chase people down, find out if they're interested, bug people, right? You would probably be spending more than half your day just doing that. Trying to find leads, trying to get customers, trying to, that's why you don't want to waste time. You do not want to waste time on that part of the business. Okay. All right. And so, like I said, so once that's up and running, you just concentrate on what your main business is, which is creating content. Yeah. So, and again, the main information that the community and the resources and the mentoring and the coaching, what it revolves around really is getting you better and better and better, to get better and better at your content, because that's the main thing, right? That is the main thing that you need to understand, is the type of content that you're creating. And the type of content that you're creating really means understanding who your audience is. That's what that really means. Understand who your audience is, because you have to understand who are you promoting to. Who is this product for, right? That you're promoting. And how is it going to solve somebody's problem? How is it going to solve your audience's problem? That's why you have to understand who your audience is. A lot of people find creating content very difficult. They say, well, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to create content. I don't know what to say. You don't know what to say, and you find creating content difficult because you do not understand who you're talking to. That's why you're finding it difficult. You don't know who you're talking to. You don't even know how to. You don't even know what the problem is. You don't know how to explain what you're promoting. How is it going to help them? Here's a question you can ask yourself. And I know, and sometimes there's these questionnaires that help you how to find your perfect customer, right? And it's a boatload of questions that you got. It's like a huge survey that you go through to understand who your customers, male or female, how old, what do they like to do on the weekends? What do they like to eat? Are they married? Do they have kids? Wow. All these questions to find out who your customer is, okay? Forget that. Forget it. This is what you have to do to find out or to understand who your customer is and what problem are you trying to solve here, right? How are you going to help your customer? Answer this one question. Okay? Why? Why are you looking into digital marketing? Why did you purchase the program? Okay? How come you're looking at digital marketing now? Why did you take a serious look at it now? How come you didn't start 6 months ago? What happened between then and now that you are totally invested in learning more about digital marketing to make extra income? In fact, what do you need the extra income for? Okay. All those questions, you know the answer because your customer, your audience is really someone like you. You are your perfect audience. So whatever your challenges is, whatever your problem is, well, now you know how to solve the problem because you invested in a program that is showing you how to make the extra income. Because this is about making extra income, all right? This is about making money, right? And so why do you need the extra money? Well, you know why you need it, right? Maybe you have a spouse that works way too many hours and you want them to cut their hours. So you're trying to find a way to make extra income so they can cut those hours, right? Maybe that same spouse has a business and they're spending 80 hours a week and they never are home, and you see how hard they're working and you want to try some way to make extra income to help them cut back those hours. Maybe you want to spend more time with your kids. Maybe you want to travel more, right? Maybe you're in debt. Maybe maybe you need to buy. Maybe you have family members that live in a different state or even another country, and you want extra income to help you for traveling costs. Everyone has a different story. Everybody has a different reason why they want to make extra income, right? That's your story. That's the problem. That is the issue, right? That's the challenge, right? So what did you find? What did you find to help you understand how to make that extra income? How are you going to help your spouse get out of that job, cut back on their hours? How are you going to go visit more family? You found something, you did something about it, or you're learning something about it. That's how you explain your product, your program. That is how you help people solve a problem, or at least take a look at alternative ways of helping them get the extra income. That's how you help people. That's what I'm saying, right? So honestly, when you understand that, when you answer the why, creating content is going to be so much easier because now you understand who you're talking to, which is someone like you, like 6 months ago, right? And you're explaining, well, I found this and I want to make the extra to do this, right? I just want to relax more. I want to get on my job. I want to go part-time. I want to, whatever, you want to go part-time. Why? Because you enjoy traveling and you would love to travel, I don't know, to Italy more, right? Or you love camping with your kids and, taking more time to go camping, at least, once a month during summertime would be great. I mean, you can get very specific as to what you want to do, right? How is that extra income going to help you with what you want to do, right? And so many people, when they see your content, when you talk about exactly your story, and this is about storytelling, because it's about sharing, not selling, right? It's about sharing your story, telling your story, not selling a product, right? When you share your story, other people who have the same wants and needs, they're going to relate to you. They're going to relate to you, say, boy, you know what? Me too. I would love to go camping more with my kids, but it costs some money. What are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? And you explain. You're telling your story. Well, you know what? I found this opportunity here that's going to teach me and show me how I can use social media to make extra income. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you show how the product helps someone's problem. Because a lot of times when people get these type of products, all they're doing is talking about the product itself, the features of it, right? Nobody really cares about the features. Okay, so it comes with I see. Well, it comes with something that's already pre-built. Okay, I see, right? When you talk about how it's going to help them, meet their needs meaning, they want more time freedom, they want to spend more time with family, they would love to travel more, get out of debt, whatever it is, that's what people want to know, right? That's more important than trying to explain, break down the features of the program itself or product, Hey, life. The one thing we have in common is that we all could use in some extra funds or whatever. Yes. So exactly. So life of views. The one thing, that's right. The one thing we have in common is that everybody needs some kind of extra income. Everybody needs some kind of extra income. But here we can go deeper than that, though. This is where storytelling comes in, because that's very general. Everybody needs extra income. It's very general, which is true, right? Everybody needs it. But let's focus it down more. What do you need the extra income for? That's where these storytelling come. That's where you start focusing on people who are just like you. That's why everybody needs income, but why do you need the extra income? What do you want to do with your income? So now you start focusing on a very specific audience, which is people who are just like you. So when you focus more on a specific audience, you have a better opportunity for people to be interested in what you have, rather than trying to get a huge audience, trying to get everybody. Because if you're trying to get everybody, you're not going to get anybody. So when the way you focus down and understand who your audience is when you share your story. Yep, I want my extra income because what do you want to do with it? What's going on in your life? What do you do? Yes, yeah, exactly. Understand, right? Life views. Yes, understanding the why. Exactly. So, and I think that's the biggest key when it comes to making content. It's really about sharing your story and not all about what the product has. Okay. Now you can talk about the product, but you got to give it. You can talk about the features, but you got to talk about the benefits for someone else. Like, for example, people can come on and say, well, this comes with a pre-built system, and it comes with a funnel, and all the emails are pre-written, and feature. But you got to, and so when someone's watching you, they'll say, okay, so what's in it for me? So what? It's got a pre-built funnel, cool, all right, and emails, okay. You got to show the benefits of it. What are some of the challenges people have? So, for example, if I say it has a pre-built system, okay, which means you don't have to spend so much time on tech, because if you are not tech savvy, like I am, you're not going to have to worry about trying to build something from scratch. So in turn, you get up and running much quicker than trying to create something from scratch. You don't have to learn it. Feature, benefit, saves me time. I don't have to be tech savvy, right? So you can say like feature, benefit. You know what I'm saying? And you get 100% profit. Feature, what is the benefit for you? Well, when I get a product that pays me 100% profit, I'm making more money promoting a digital product rather than promoting something that is physical that would only pay me 4 or 10%. So I'm really making more money in less time. Feature, benefit, right? So it's all about helping, helping resolve a challenge, helping resolve a problem. Think of it that way, because when you think of it that way, you're not going to come into it, don't come into it. And I see so many people doing this. They come into it trying to sell a product, trying to push a sale, right? And I know we all need money. We all, and people come in, trying to push a sale and trying to convince people that this is much better, this is really good, this is going to make you money. Here now you're looking desperate. You're looking desperate, okay? Trying to push a sale and trying to convince people. You cannot convince people, all right? People want to make their own decisions. And when you come in pushy, they're going to say, buy this person. No, this is a salesperson. No, you do not want to try to push a sale. Always share your story, right? And if you're going to start talking about features, then talk about the benefits of for the person that's watching, right? Don't just say you work, this many time, right? And let me tell you something else. If something takes you more than 2 hours, then don't just keep promoting that it only takes you 2 hours. If it takes you more than 2 hours, then be honest. It takes, don't say it takes you only a couple hours, because for a fact it takes you way more than that. So don't promote that, because you have to be honest. You got to be honest with people and let people, because look, if it takes me a long time to do something, I'm not going to be telling people it's a short period of time. Now, you can get to that. Literally, you can get to where it's like, you are in and out, right? But not in the beginning. In the beginning, it does take effort and time. So trying to make a program sound, what's the word? God, I can't think. Trying to make a program sound, oh my God, what is the word I'm trying to say here? Attractive. Trying to make the program sound attractive so you can make a sale, I don't believe it's a good tactic, okay? Because then people will purchase the program saying, wow, I can only do this in 45 minutes and I can make thousands of dollars. Let me get it, right? And then they get it, and then they start it, and then they realize it's taking them way more than 45 minutes. So then they start getting a lot of self-doubt. they start saying, wait a minute, I'm only supposed to be taking like 45 minutes here, and I'm taking like 5 hours. This is, oh no, this is BS. This is BS. This doesn't take just 45 minutes. Oh my God, what a SCAM. Oh my God, there's the reputation. There's your BS SCAM reputation. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. Okay. So that's why you don't want to do that. Right. If it's taking more than a couple hours or a few hours, then don't advertise it only takes a little bit of time. Okay. Because it doesn't. I know people need money. I know and that is a marketing strategy. That is a total marketing strategy. But you got to be, if it's taking you a couple hours, okay, but explain. Maybe you've been doing this for a while, or explain in the beginning. It didn't take me a couple hours. In the beginning, it took me like 5 hours, almost 6 hours. Be honest, right? And then you can work it up to 2. And then that's very attractive. Wow, I can work it up to work less hours and make a lot of money. That's great. But not in the beginning. Not in the beginning. Okay. So I'm like, if it's not working for you, okay, then don't advertise it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hey, Shelby. Thanks, Shelby. Ah, Shelby, you're so sweet. Thank you, Shelby, for the likes. I appreciate that. I get this little message on TikTok saying, ask your people to tap that screen. I'm saying tap that screen, because it helps the live, And if I'm looking like this, I'm trying out now. Look, you guys, I'm trying out this thing. It's called StreamYard. StreamYard helps you. What's the word? Go live on different platforms. Right now, I'm on YouTube. I'm here on YouTube. I'm on YouTube right here, and TikTok here. So this is the first time I try out. The first time I'm trying this out, so it's kind of cool. But this one has better filters. I'll be honest with you. This one has better filters. My God. Woo! The YouTube is like real. You want to see it real? It's real. I mean, it's quite a difference. I see quite a difference. Oh, man, there's no filters on here. It's real. I mean, when you do these type of lives on TikTok, it automatically gives you a filter. YouTube, no filter at all. So anyway, again, so when you're promoting a product, you want to promote it realistically. You don't want to try to make it sound attractive just so you can make a sale. That is not the right way. You're really not helping people when you do that. Honestly, you're just not helping. All you're doing is hyping people up to buy on emotion and quickly make a sale. You don't want to do that. If you're honestly trying to help people, which you should be trying to help people, not just try to push a sale, not try to make something sound so attractive, right? And when in reality, you're kind of exaggerating because you're not doing it, right? You're not really helping people, because what happens is people come in with a high expectation, right? Real high expectation, because you're telling them it doesn't take much time at all, you guys. Is it taking you a lot of time? Do it this way. Is it really taking you a couple hours to do? I bet you it's not. I guarantee you it's not. I guarantee you it's taking way more than a couple hours. So then why are you advertising it's taking just a couple hours, right? That's what I'm saying. Either you tell them, either you say, yep, it takes more than a couple hours, or don't mention it at all. You need to let people know this is a business that you grow. It takes time and effort, right? So what I'm saying is, if you're not doing it, and if it's not working for you, like, the time frame and stuff, then don't advertise that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that is what I've discovered is, when you get on here and you talk about how to help people with their problem, help them, with the challenges, that's when you get engagement. That's when you get people interested in what you have to offer, because now you're talking about how to help them solve a problem. That's what you want to do. You want to help them solve a problem. Okay. You don't want to try to push a sale. You want to help them solve a problem. That's how you do it. And like I said, the main information, the main training that the community, the mentorship, and all that kind of support inside the community, it revolves around creating and helping you understand how to create that content to attract your customers. That's really the bottom line. The bottom line is really understanding how to create that content. And again, to create that content, you just tell your story. you share your story. Okay. And like I said, each one of these videos that you're making, there's a total strategy to it. There really, really is a strategy that you need to follow. One of the biggest things that you must do is be very consistent. Very, very consistent, because social media, the public, has a very short-term memory. Okay. If they don't see you all the time, they're just going to forget you, right? Who? Marcia, what? Who? Right? So you have to be very, very consistent. When I mean consistent, that means you're putting out videos every single day. And the consensus is that you make 3 videos post every single day, right? And the reason why is because when you're truly a beginner on here, right, nobody knows who you are. They don't know you have something to offer. They don't know you have something you're offering to help them. They don't know you. You do not exist. So by you being consistent on putting out that content, then the algorithm will understand more and more and more what you are about, and they start pushing out your videos, right? Your videos be pushing out. The moment you become inconsistent, the moment you stop posting content, your whole momentum goes back. It's like stepping forward. It's like it's like 10 steps forward. You're consistent. 10 steps forward. You stop being consistent. Now it's 11 steps back. 10 steps forward, 11 steps back. Literally, that's how important being consistent is. Very, very important for your TikTok to grow, or your account in general in any platform to grow, which is actually probably the biggest challenge that a lot of people have, is to maintain that consistency. And the reason why people find that so challenging is because you're not making any money. There's no money coming in, right? Here you are, you're doing the stuff, you're posting, but you ain't making no money. So of course, people start, losing momentum. They start, their motivation starts fizzling out. This is where discipline kicks in. When you have discipline, you're going to keep going, even if you see 0 results going on right now. And on top of that, here you are posting, but then you start letting all the noise in. And what I mean by noise is people throwing out numbers of how much money they made in their first week, right? And here you are in your first month, and you haven't made a dime, but people are throwing out numbers here and numbers there. My first 3 days, I made $800. My first month, I made $9K, and you have not made 1 dime yet, right? So that can play with your mind. And then you get to the point where, wow, I'm not making any money. You start, it starts to become drudgery. It's not even fun anymore, because now you're like, I got to make a video today. I got to make a video. You're all like, I don't want to. I don't feel like it, because you're not making the money. You're like, you're not motivated. You were at first. You were so happy with everybody's results. Yay! But when it comes down to it, as you keep going, that kind of changes, right? That's why a lot of people find it very, very difficult to maintain the consistency, because, if you're not making any money, it's just demotivating. You don't feel like doing it anymore. Okay. So, but you have to keep going. So you can't, everybody's journey is different. And you also have to be you got to be very honest with yourself. Are you really, really following the strategy? Really, are you really being consistent? Have you been consistent? Hold on, you guys. One moment. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. This is so cool, you guys, because I'm on both. But like I said, wow, I'm on YouTube here. Hey, Bodhi. Hi, Bodhi. Like going to law school for 3 years. Hey, Bodhi. How's it going? Hi, you guys. How are you? So that's the thing, you guys. So, like I'm looking at YouTube right here, YouTube and TikTok, and the biggest thing I see is the filter. Wow, no filter on. It's just kind of funny when you do lives on TikTok. It automatically gives you this. You can't turn it off. It's just this automatic filter that you get on TikTok. YouTube, there is no filter. I'm like, wow, that's. Woo. Wow. Okay. Well, that's all right. Oh, okay. Good, Bodie. That's good. Hey, car wreck lawyer, like going to school for 3 years. So this is the thing. So that's what I mean. You have to be very consistent. And it's like I said, if you're not making any money, yep, you're gonna lose momentum, and discipline has to kick in. And so many people drop out of this type of opportunity because just for that, they're not seeing any money coming in, right? And another thing, and the thing is this, look, the thing is people come in with high expectations. I don't blame people coming in and thinking they're going to make money really, really quick, because that's all you see. That's all you see. I made $200K in my first year. I made 30,000 in my first 2 months. First of all, you don't know these people's backgrounds. You don't know their experience, right? And for the most part, none is truly transparent as to how they got to those numbers. None. Okay. Most of them have already come in. They already have an advantage. Most have an advantage, right? But for the majority of the people, we don't have an advantage. You don't have people that look, people who, hey, thanks, Bodie. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. Okay, that's how you make sales. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. So when I see someone saying they made this much money in a short period of time, right? That tells me right off the bat that they came in with an advantage, right? And I say that because I don't want you to feel like you're doing something wrong. I don't want you to feel like just because, the perception is that people are making all kinds of money except you. I don't want you to feel like you're doing something wrong. Like I said, when you're truly a beginner on this, you don't come in with an advantage, meaning you don't have a following somewhere. You're not like, have access to a bunch of people that know, like, and trust you. For example, a lot of the people who make like big money, guess what? They're multi-level marketers. They already had a business. Maybe they have a huge following on Facebook. Somewhere, somehow, or they're a very popular teacher in their high school. Access to a lot of people that know, like, and trust them. Right. Another example is this kid. This like 21-year-old kid or 20-year kid, right? He gets on here and he starts talking about how he made 40K in 2 months as a complete beginner, right? Meaning, he never did TikTok before, technically true. Didn't have a following on TikTok, okay, technically true. Never did digital marketing, technically true. But the thing that makes you money is people that know, like, and trust you. And so he explained he lives on campus. And he belongs to a bunch of clubs, and he's got a lot of friends that are real curious on what he was doing. Now, did he say I had a bunch of friends buy? No, he doesn't say that. But obviously, I know what happened, and why I come to that conclusion is because I haven't been wrong yet. I have not been wrong yet. I have been doing this for a minute, and the way I came to this conclusion is, and like I said, I haven't been wrong yet, is when I started. Okay, I was following somebody who also, like, they said, guys, I've never done TikTok before. I don't have a following on TikTok. I've never done digital marketing. But my very first week, I made $1,000. And I'm like, wow, really? I'm a beginner too. I don't have a TikTok. I don't have following TikTok. Right? So I'm thinking I can make the same thing, because she just said she's a beginner, right? And then she goes on, I made $1,000 my first week, you guys. My first month, I made 5K. My second month, I made 9K. And ever since then, you guys, I have had 5-figure months ever since then. I've never done this before, you guys. So I'm like, oh my God, that is fantastic. And I was this far from purchasing whatever she was promoting, right? Because the perception is whatever she's promoting, it seems like all you got to do is purchase it and just put it out there on social media, and it's so good it sells itself. That's what she makes it sound like, because your first week, you made $1,000. Oh my God. As a complete beginner to all this? Wow. Right. But later on, and this is where I finally became analytical and the light bulb went on. Later on, when she on her live, right, she was talking and she was saying, you guys, you know what? When I first started this, my very first week, I made $1,000. But I got to tell you, my sister purchased from me. That was my first customer. And then later on, other people getting very interested. I got like a cousin and some relatives and some coworkers were curious on what I did. When she said that, when she actually said who purchased from her, everything made sense. And it made me feel so much better. It made me feel so much better because now I knew I wasn't doing anything wrong because I was no way near getting to her results. No way near it. No way, not even a fraction, right? But now I understood. It totally made sense. What is the common factor of the people that she mentioned purchase from her? People that know, like, and trust her. And so ever since then, I was very analytical as to, especially when people throw out numbers in a short period of time, they have access to people that know, like, and trust them. Because in some videos, you'll see they talk about their background or what they did in the past or whatever. And most of them have access to people that know, like, and trust them. Okay. And a lot of them are multi-level marketers. Now, if you don't know what multi-level marketing is where you build teams, right? You're promoting a product and you're building teams. And then those people get people under them. So you get people under you, like a web of people, a whole bunch of people under you. They know you, right? So when she has, or a person has a team under them and they get a product, guess what? They present it to the people that already know them, right? And guess what? They purchase. I'll give you an example. I have a friend who's in multi-level marketing. I'm part of her, underneath her. And when she has a product, something new, guess what? She reaches out to me, which is one of the people under her. And she goes, Marsha, check this out. I just got this and it's really cool. And I look at it, I go, really? Okay, I'll get it. You know why I purchase? Because I like her. I know, like, and trust her. And I purchase it. Then maybe a couple months down the line, she has another product. And guess what? She reaches out. You guys, Marsha, check this out. This is da-da-da-da. I go, really? Okay. And guess what? I purchase because I know, like, and trust her. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I mean by an advantage. That's what I mean, right? And so I haven't been wrong yet. I have not been wrong yet. And of course, there's always going to be some exceptions. But for the most part, people with those kind of numbers already have some kind of advantage. Because if it was really that easy, everybody, at least 60% or at least 50% of the people that get these type of opportunities, they'd be getting the same type of results. But no, it's a small percentage of people that get those crazy results, very small, right? But again, they come in with a huge advantage, okay? And I say that and I explain that to people because look, that way you don't feel like you're doing anything wrong. I don't want people quitting, right? I don't want people quitting because this is the long run. You got to do it. You got to do it the long run. Okay. This is not like a sprint. It's like the little comparison, sprint to a marathon, right? Well, it's true. It does take time and effort to grow this. It's just like any other business. You got to put some effort in it. You got to put some time. Okay. But the perception is like, the perception is like, it's so easy to do. Now the business model is easy. The business model is easy. Digital marketing is a simple business model. It's just you promoting stuff using the internet. That's it, right? Now to grow that to a business and make good money, that's where the effort comes in. That's where the time and the patience comes in, where you need to start making that content because that's what you do. You make these videos every single day about your product or service to grow your business. And the reason why you're consistent every single day is because you got to grow an audience, right? So the more audience, in other words, the more eyeballs you have on your videos, right, the more likely someone's going to be interested, okay? And of course, they're going to get, watching your stuff and binging on your videos. They get to know you a little bit more, right? They get to know you, okay? Now, here's the thing. So why so many people don't even, pursue this type of opportunity is because once they hear you got to make videos, you got to be on social media. Forget it. I do not want to be on. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to show my face. I don't want to do. No. Then they say, forget it. And a lot of people want to say, can I do this faceless? Because people are so concerned of putting themselves out there on social media, so afraid they're going to be judged, so afraid they're going to be, ridiculed, so scared of their own potential, their own ability to show up, right? They want to know, can I do this faceless? Can I be successful doing this faceless? Now, the program, the training does have a section on how to do this faceless. Faceless is pretty easy to do, right? I've got a number of faceless videos. In other words, where I don't talk or say anything, right? It's just what I did. And recently you'll see them. I just pulled my camera out what I did was I filmed a tree. I don't know what kind of tree it was, but I liked the leaves on it. And I just filmed the leaves. And then I saved it on my camera. And then when I did a TikTok, I just uploaded it and I put some text. You'll see it. It's like some white leaves or something, a white tree, right? I've got lots of videos that are faceless. I literally just pull out especially when I'm walking in the morning with my dog, I'll just film walking my dog, or maybe there's a giant, army plane or something. And I just film it. Or maybe I see a little, I don't know, a squirrel or something or whatever. It doesn't matter. It does not matter, because that becomes my background. That becomes the video, the content I'm going to use. That is called B-roll. When you use B-roll, stands for background, so background roll. So when you're saving this stuff on your phone, that's considered B-roll, because it's just a random video that you are using. It doesn't show your face or anything, right? But you can use it to make content, right? The whole point is putting down the text, the message, to communicate with your audience, right? So you can start it faceless, no problem at all, starting it with faceless. And that's just not bad to start faceless, because if that's your biggest concern, you can do it faceless. And literally there's another part of the program where it shows you how to copy and paste. They have these pre-written ads already, right? You copy that and you paste it to these free websites. There's a bunch of free websites out there where you can actually advertise for free, and it shows you the whole list and the ads and everything. You could do that, right? It's okay to start that way, but because, whether it's faceless or showing your face, you still have to be very, very consistent, and it's good. And you're doing faceless, you still have to be very consistent. So you're getting into the routine, right? You're getting into the routine. You're doing, what you're supposed to do every single day. But I absolutely recommend you not doing that 100%. Do not do faceless 100%, because, in order for people to purchase, remember, people buy from people they know, like, and trust. And if you're always hiding behind some text and people never see you, it's going to be, it's going to take you a long time to build your business up, or to at least see any type of progress. Flat out honest, right? You must show up. Here is the biggest issue that people have. They don't want to show their face. They don't want to talk, right? Well, if you want this to grow, actually, if you have a business, you want anything to really, go have a progress to it, you have to do something different. I have something here. Hold on. I got a little puzzle here. Hold on. I don't know why it says detect inactivity. I've been on here. Hey, Ding Daily, how's it going? Hey, Trevor, how's it going? Yeah, I don't like SCAMMERS either. I don't like them either. Yep, I don't like them either, Trevor. So anyway, so that's the thing. So you must step out of your comfort zone. You have to, no matter what you're promoting, no matter what service you have to offer, you've got to step out of your comfort zone. You must. And one of the best features you can use to grow your business is this right here. This one right here. This feature, going live, is one of the best features for you to promote any type of business. Why? Because now people get to see who you are. You get to interact with them. Like I'm interacting here with Trevor, right? Hey, Mary, you get to interact with people. You see who they are, right? You can ask questions. You just get to know the person better because you see them live. You see them talking, right? And which again, people are really, really scared to put themselves out there, right? But just to be honest, that's what you need to do in order to build your business, okay? So, and the reason why you're scared, the reason why you're so there's so much self-doubt and anxiety going on is because, of course, you haven't done it before. You have not done this before. You need to practice, right? And if you've never done anything before, you just create stuff in your mind. You just create stuff in your mind. You start creating scenarios of what it's going to be like getting on a live, what it's going to be like when you put your face out there. You just start making crap up in your mind, right? Hey, Melanie, how's it going? You just start making stuff up in your mind, which means you're not going to do it. Which means you're not going to do it. Now listen to this saying, your biggest fear can be your biggest opportunity. So you've got to step out of your comfort zone. You've got to do something different, right? Now this actually leads to the fourth product on here, which is not a video. It is not a video. It is not a pre-recorded video. It's not like you sit there like most courses, including this one here, the first three products, because there's four. The first three are pre-recorded videos, just like any other course, right? But the fourth one is not a pre-recorded video. It is a live interactive training, like a workshop kind of setting where you have the opportunity now to talk. You must talk to strangers, right? That is why you are so scared, is because you have not practiced. Of course, that's normal, right? But in your mind, you already know what's going to happen. You already know what's going to go down because in your mind, it's real. All this scary stuff, when in fact, when you actually do it, it's not that big of a deal. And how this works is, for example, it's a live interactive training. Every single week we meet in a giant Zoom call, right? There's like hundreds and hundreds of people in this training, right? Then we are broken out into workshops, into rooms, like a little workshop, okay, where there's only 5 people maximum. So it's not like you're in an auditorium of people. There's no pressure, right? But in each of the workshops, we're given a task, and each one of us is going to speak on that task to the other people in our group. So in other words, if the task is, for example, explain to the other people in your room who is your perfect customer, right? And so then, okay, so each one of us is given a task to let the other people know who is our perfect customer. So in other words, you have practice. You need to practice talking, getting comfortable in front of other people. And it's a weird sensation. If you're not accustomed to talking in front of some people, especially strangers, right? It's a weird sensation because now everything's quiet and you just feel like this real focus of everyone really focusing on you and paying attention. And so it's a weird sensation because, you kind of get nervous because you're kind of like not really accustomed to that, but that's a good thing. That's what you want to do. You want to get out of your comfort zone. You want to feel what it feels like. And that's what happens. You just need to practice, right? And so like in one of my rooms, the gentleman explained, it was his time to talk, and we're listening to this guy. He was, hey, Melanie, how many people kill? Yeah, exactly, right? The gentleman was explaining, how he had a TikTok for over 2 years, and he's never put himself out there. He never put his face out there because he's scared of social media, because he's scared. And then he was saying, but he says, well, but I'm here and I feel like I'm forced to talk to you guys. You guys are absolute strangers. I don't know who you guys are, but I see it's not that bad. Ding, ding. He sees it's not that bad. And he went on and said, and I can see this is really helping my confidence. So I can now start really making that content because I realize that's not that bad. And now I know I can do this. That's what I'm talking about. So you have to convince your brain that it's not that bad. Okay. And because this guy finally stepped out of his comfort zone and actually is doing the thing that you need to get out of your to get out of your shell, he realized it's not that bad. And so that's the thing. So many people do just remain scared, remain fearful, never getting out of their comfort zone, and never really seeing the opportunity or the potential that they have to make money, right? So that's what I mean. It's all about practicing, okay? Hey, you guys, how's it going? Oh, thank you, Melanie. Thank you, guys. So you know what I'm saying? So this is the thing. So it's about stepping out of your comfort zone. It's about really getting out of your shell, okay? And when you step out of your comfort zone, what time is it? Let me see. Ooh, 1:18. Okay. When you step out of your comfort zone, you just transcend into a totally different person. You really, really do. You're way more confident. And that's what happens when you do this. You really have to put yourself out there. Because like I said, people got to get to know, like, and trust you. And again, you learn the strategies of how you're supposed to create that content. Okay. But that's what it takes, you know? Oops. Hey, you guys. Hi, guys. How are you? Hi. But that's what it takes. Okay. If you really want to make this work, you got to get out of your comfort zone. You must quit being scared, quit making excuses, right? And that's what people do. You just make excuses. And here's another thing that I noticed. Sometimes a lot of people feel like you got to be real perfect at this stuff. And so they delay, on creating content because they feel like maybe they have to finish the whole training. Maybe they have to know exactly what they're talking about, right? You do not have to be a pro or finish the training. The whole point of why you have the automated system pre-built for you is so that you don't waste time building it from scratch, so you can get on your business to making those videos as soon as possible. Because the sooner you make those videos, the faster you grow your audience. And that's what you want to do. You want to grow your audience. And the way to grow your audience is by letting them know who you are. Start putting your videos out there so more and more people start to get to know who you are, Let me see. I learned to stop letting life get in the way of my dreams. Been putting more. Melanie, I've noticed that. One thing now, Melanie, one thing I have to tell you though, remember to put your captions on so we can read what you're saying, and remember a hook. Okay, a hook. And then I've noticed also when you do have some captions, or maybe you have a title, squeeze it down a little bit so it's a little bit smaller in the screen, right? Just make it a little bit smaller so it's in the screen. Especially like if you do put your caption, make them a little smaller so that it's not too big. The wording is not so big. You know what I'm saying? But I have noticed that you're being more consistent, which is great. That's very good. Remember the hook though. The hook. Put a hook on there. Okay. And then your captions, put them on, and just make sure the words aren't so big. Kind of squeeze them a little bit. Put it down just a little bit so we can see your face. Okay. But yeah, consistency is key. Consistency is super, super key. And also, one other thing, Melanie, is talk about a little bit more about your situation. Okay. I want to see more about your situation. Why do you need the extra income? What are you going to be doing with the extra income? Okay. That's what I want to see. I don't see too much. I do see you talking about helping other people getting, if they want to make extra income, but a little more detail in your story, a little more detail. Yeah. But like I said, I have noticed you're coming a lot on my For You page. All right. Hey, Nanette, how's it going? You know what I'm doing right now? I have this, there you go. Let me make content on, there you go. So and just about anything we do is content. You're cooking, content. You're walking, content. Everything practically that we do is content, right? And look at it this way. Another thing, like, okay, what was one of your like biggest fears? I mean, like your biggest fear, specifically your biggest fear, not someone else's. No, your biggest fear. What was your biggest fear? Explain what that was. And then now that you're doing this, you realize, do you realize, are you still scared? Is it helping you become more confident? Do you realize it's, not bad as you thought? You know what I'm saying? Not what other people say. Your specific situation. What's going on? Is this helping you get out of your shell? Is it helping you feel more better? That's what I'm saying. So when you talk about really what you're going through, then people will connect, right? So anyway, what I'm doing right here is I have something called live stream, and you can actually, anybody can do this. It's called live stream, and live stream? No, not live stream. It's what is this? It's called StreamYard, right? StreamYard. It's called StreamYard. So what I did, and I didn't know that. I didn't know we could use that. So I have StreamYard on my computer here, and it allows me to stream live on YouTube, and also it can allow you to stream live on Insta or whatever, right? I did not know that. So right now I'm doing two things at the same time. So if you see me this way, it's because I'm looking at the YouTube here because I'm streaming live and I'm TikTok. Now, the funny thing is here, right? YouTube doesn't have filters. YouTube doesn't have filters, right? When you're doing TikTok, when you're doing a live on TikTok, it automatically has a filter. I mean, like, you know, your skin looks really good and all that. But boy, when you look at YouTube, you know, there's no filter. I mean, this is no filter. No filter. So I'm like, oh, wow. Really? It's funny. I mean, like I'm live right now. So I'm going back and forth like this. So many content now. Yeah, there you go. That's right, Nanette. So yeah. So, and see, that's the thing. People complicate this to you. It's not complicated. Do not make this. It's not complicated. Do not make this complicated, right? And so when you make it complicated, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to do it. You're just not going to do it. You're going to overthink it. It's going to be drudgery. You're going to hate it. You're going to say, oh my God, I got to make a video today. What do I make my video on today? I don't know what to say. Right? Don't complicate stuff. If for example, you don't feel like talking that day, then do a B-roll, right? Is there maybe something you saved on your phone recently or whenever, right? That you can use as a background and just do text maybe that day, right? Don't complicate this because this should actually be fun. It should really, really actually be fun. Once it's drudgery, you're going to hate it. You're going to hate it. And then not only that, what you're really going to hate is you're not making any money. You're not making any money. So you're really going to hate it, right? You're already a month into this, 2 months in this, and zero, right? But again, do not stop. Be consistent. You cannot expect results if you're not following the strategy. If you're being consistent and then all of a sudden you stop being consistent, like maybe you didn't post that day, maybe you did one that day, you skip a couple days, then you post again, maybe you skip a week, you're being totally inconsistent. So like I said, it's like stepping 10 steps forward, stop being consistent. Oh my gosh, 12 steps back. Literally, it's like that. That's how important being consistent is. So you cannot go, you just can't be hard on yourself and like, oh my gosh, I've been doing this for such and such time period. I haven't made a dime. What am I doing wrong? Well, you got to be honest with you. Have you really being consistent? Really, right? And are you really putting the strategies in there? You know what I'm saying? So like I said, and that's why I say a lot of people find maintaining that consistency very, very difficult because if you're not making any money, it's not very motivating, right? And then you get in the community and stuff, and you see all these people with these wins. I just woke up to $1,200 today. I just woke up. Hey, you guys, I just made $600 while going to Costco. And then you're like, oh my God. I mean, at first you're so happy. At first you're so happy. Yeah, right. Then later on you're like, shut up. I haven't made anything yet, right? So it's like, it just gets to you. It just gets to you, right? Don't let it get to you. Just focus on the journey. Focus on your journey. Focus on what you are doing, right? And get the noise out. Just get the noise out, right? And just focus on what you're doing. Have fun on what you're doing, right? And remember, it's all about helping other people, putting the information out there to help people and solve a problem, right? That's when you get the engagement. And another piece of content that you could do, what are you learning from the training? Pick one thing that you learned and talk about it, right? You could even, I always say, maybe you didn't know what a funnel was, right? And then this training showed you what a funnel was, and you can literally show people what a funnel is, how it works, because you learned it, right? Well, now you can share that information. There's a lot of different things you can do as far as content. If you get kind of bored, like saying the same story, and you notice some of the content, they say the exact same story every single day. So don't assume that what you're saying is not interesting. Don't assume that, right? Your content, no matter what it is going to be interesting to people. Not everybody, but there is going to be people who are interested, right? So do not assume what you're saying or doing is not interesting, okay? Also, one thing, Melanie, one thing, I don't know if you're still here, the lighting. Make sure you have good lighting because I noticed a lot of the videos that you are doing, it looks a little bit grainy because you probably don't have enough lighting, right? be sure you have good lighting, like maybe like, have the window or something, right? But a lot of those videos I see, there's a lot of a little bit grainy because there's not enough lighting. Be sure that's also very important, having enough lighting. Okay. So anyway, guys, I will be back again this evening. If you do not know where to start or how to start, and if you want to get better and get out of your shell, you want to get out of your shell, you want to feel more comfortable making content and feel more comfortable being in front of the, from the camera or even doing lives, right? You got to practice. You have to practice talking. That is what I see that people need to do in order to get comfortable, right? Sitting in front of a computer and clicking play and watching a video is not going to give you the interaction that you need in order to, get out of your shell. That's why I like the program. That's why I like the Legacy, the live interactive program, is because it gives you the opportunity to talk to strangers. And the cool thing about it too is you learn from each other. There's feedback, there's interaction going on. That's what you need to do. And like I said, we meet every single Tuesday for those meetings. Okay. So if you want to have more information about that, if you don't, like I said, if you don't know where to start or how to start, you want more information about that, then just go into my profile. In fact, if you go to my profile and you click the link in there, the automated system that comes along with this program, that's what you see. That's the one, right? You put your email in there, then you're taken to a video that talks about the product, and then you go to the website. You hit the website, and then you see the different price plans, the different products, right? That whole system, including the website that you see, is the exact same website, exact same system. So you see how it works, and then notice you're going to be getting emails from me, all right? So and same thing you're going to get. This part of the system, you get the whole, that's what I mean. It's all automated. You don't have to create or learn how to type an email. Everything is automated. Okay. And you're going to start getting emails from me. All right. And if you have a question, just go ahead and you can just reply to one of the emails, and I will always come back to you. I will always reply back to you. Maybe you want a Zoom call. Maybe you want to, maybe you have questions you want to ask me, maybe get a little more insight, So whatever that may be, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. And again, if you go through the system, put your email address in, it'll take you through the system. It'll take you to the website, and you get more information on the products there too. All right. So again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will be back again this evening between 7:30 p.m. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure how my mom is doing. So maybe we'll see. But usually I get on between 7:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. Pacific time, and I go through this stuff again. But in the evenings, I really go more towards, I like showing more about the resources you can use that helps you create content, that helps you create, scripts, words, hooks, stuff like that. To help with your content. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. Hey, Melanie. Okay. Thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out with me. Again, any question, you can always reach out. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye. Okay. So I was saying, all right. Okay. How do I stop this? Oh, end stream.